you are giving 10 million naira to your parents every year. Just think about the prayer. They will be praying for you every year.
Hello and welcome to Real Estate Insight on Melanos TV. I am Victoria, and on today's episode, I'm here with a very handsome real estate guru, Mr. Saint. Welcome to today's episode, sir.
Thank you, Victoria.
Yes, on today's episode, we have a very essential and important questions. Our brothers and sisters outside the country, they sent questions to us on our last episode. And the question is for our persons or for persons who are, let me use the word japa or in diaspora. Is it nice or is it a good thing or is it smart enough to invest in landed properties here in Nigeria while they are abroad? Is it safe? So we're going to move that question to Mr. Saint, who is a real estate guru, who will give us more insight and shed more light on our question for today. Over to you, Mr. Saint.
All right. Thank you, Victoria. I think people over there, they will be very happy, right, to hear our own opinion over this. Here is my opinion around it. I would quick to say that yes, it's safe, it is good, and I will encourage them to invest in Nigeria. Why? Because number one, if we say that we don't want to invest in Nigeria, who are the people that will invest in Nigeria? So this is one of the reasons. First of all, if our home is wrong, something wrong with our home, we need to fix it. Yeah. That's number one. Then number two, right? Then it is to their own advantage right now, because you can find out that there's one of my friends that always teases me. He said, "Why should I invest in Nigeria? Right? Why can't I invest there?" I now said, okay, look at it from this angle. No matter how you want to look at it, if you are not in the country, one day you want to come, or if your parents are here, your mother is here, or your father is here, or your brother is here, all of these things. And when you are coming here back home to Nigeria, there's so many expectations from you, or people over here are expecting from you that, oh, you went to seek for green pasture. Yeah. So for you to come home, you should bring something for them home. Sure. Right now. So let's assume you buy a house in Nigeria. Let's assume you buy a house. Let's say you buy a house in somewhere like Lagos, Nigeria, and Lekki. You bought a house of what? Let's say 50 million naira or 100. Okay, I said Lekki. So yes. Let's look at 100 million naira, 120 million naira. Yes. You got a duplex for 120 million naira. And this duplex is giving you 10 million naira every year. That can take care of your bill, your flight tickets if you are coming to Nigeria. Sure. That can also take care of all the money you are going to spend here when you are coming to Nigeria. So this is the reason I always encourage you over there that, see, if you have the resources, invest here. I'm not saying don't invest there, but you should extend your investment here, because that investment can take care of your flight ticket anytime you are coming to Nigeria. That investment can take care of all the money you are going to spend here to give to your people around. That investment can even take care of your parents if you still have your parents in the country. Now look at it. If you are giving 10 million naira to your parents every year, just think about the prayer. They will be praying for you every year. Yeah, they might not need it, but they will believe that you, to remember them and be sending that kind of resources to them, they will pray for you. They will be joy. That joy will make them to live longer. So that is one aspect I usually encourage my friends all over in diaspora. That, see, don't forget about home. Still think of here. Now, who knows whether maybe when you are getting retired, after spending your 60 years, you want to come back home. Yeah. What a beauty. What kind of a beauty when you come home, you have your home here. You have investment that is taking care of all your expenditure and all of that. What a beauty. So I will encourage you that no matter how you look at it, invest here, right? I'm not saying don't invest there, but also extend your investment here. Then at the other side of it also is an advantage for anybody that is in abroad right now. Reason because the currency.
The currency is
you send only $100, let's say $100,000 here. That is 100 million. Right? Or equivalent to 150. What about you send just $10,000? That give you 10 million to 150 million. I mean, 10 million to 15 million. You can see how that is. So little dollars can give you so much. Right. So these are some of the reasons I will encourage anybody out there to invest in Nigeria.
All right, moving on to another question. We also have some persons in our comment section that said, oh, they've already invested. They have lots of properties. They already have enough, more than 5 properties in Nigeria already. Some persons are like, oh, they have their personal, they have their permanent residence already. There's no need of them investing. What kind of advice will you give to people that already have properties or people that already believe they've had it all and they don't need to reinvest or try to like make it possible to have that investment? What kind of advice will you give to them?
Wow. I think it's straightforward to me, right? My advice is this, that there's nobody, I've not come across anybody right now that said, oh, the money that is coming to me is too much.
Yes.
So that means everybody still needs money, whether you are getting older, right? You want to leave inheritance for your children.
Yes.
Right. So if that is true, so there is no amount of investment that is too much. If you have the resources and you have the capacity to do it, why not? Right. If you already have 5 property in Nigeria, who say you cannot have 10? Who say you cannot have 20? Right, because the more property you have, the more money that is coming to you, the more people you can help.
True.
Who said if you are helping to pay school fees of 20 students every year? Because there are so many people that need our help. Because some of the time, if you are growing or you are building wealth newly, you think that all you need your wealth for is for you and your family, but that is not true. You will get to a point that you are paying people's school fees. You can go to a community and pay 100 students school fees, 100 people's school fees. You are able to cater for people's food. Just think of this economy right now. You are buying food for
a lot of persons.
Yeah. So there's still too much investment as far as there are good investment that can bring more money to you. Yeah. So I will encourage anybody, whether you already have 5 hours, make it 10. You already have 10, make it 20. You already have 20, make it 100. Right? Because the more money comes to you, the more people you can empower, the more people you can help in life. And the more you do that, the more happier you be. Because these are the right things you really live the life for. Right.
As we all have heard Mr. Saint, there is no better place like home. There's no better place than home, which is for those of our friends, our families, that have decided to japa, as the Gen Zs and everybody will use. There is nothing bad in investing, like Mr. Saint have said. It is a smart and wise decision for every one of us to invest in landed properties, because it's going to help us even with the way the economic and everything is going. So I believe that will be all. Mr. Saint, do you have anything else to add to say to our viewers?
All right. So in case you are confused on which company you can invest through, right?
Yes.
Or you don't want to tell your family people.
Yes.
Milano Property can do that for you. Right. And their comments are there, the contacts are there, so you can reach out to us and all of that.
Yes, so we'll be dropping Mr. Saint's contact, we'll be dropping the contact of Milano Properties Limited, their email, their address, for those of us, not for those of us. I want everybody watching this video to rush down to our comment section and hit Milano Properties up for their properties and investment, because I want you to be a part of it. And thank you very much for being on this show today. See you next time. God bless you.